Hey everybody! Happy patch day! I've barely done anything with the patch right now in my main because A, glamour, B, I am hoping a certain friend of mine doesn't oversleep and that we're able to do the patch or like MSQ tomorrow together. We haven't done stuff together in game in forever. But yeah, are you guys ready to jump back into MSQ? I know I kind of am. Alright, and there we go. Okay. So, after like almost 12 hours of role quests, let's finally go and talk to Raha. I believe is who has the quest for me. Yes. Let's talk to all our friends first, because I don't remember if we did that. Oh, wait, yes, we did, because she was all like, oh, yeah, full stomach does make me feel better, haha. Okay, yeah, we did talk to everybody. All right, in that case, Raha, what's up? Grahatia has something he wishes to give you. Shizune, or take this, Shizune, my spirit vessel. Huh? Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to or operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest. That I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Alright, good talk, team. Break. And then we want to go here. Oh yeah, also... Hey Zeph, hi Danny. Let's see here. Right. They couldn't make it easy and let me teleport here and then just talk to someone. I have to go out to Lakeland to talk to Lena. Oh yeah, they're supposed to be like... That's right. They added an animation for like getting on mounts and stuff when you're running. I forgot about that. Or is it just when you're running? Or hang on, I have to play with this for a second. Sorry guys, patch day. They added new things. Oh, it's just like whenever. Look at that. I know it's not all mounts, but you know what? Fair enough. I'm sure they'll add something for birds eventually. It's a common enough character model that they use. Shizune, you are returned. Yep, hi. Bet you weren't expecting to see me so soon. Have you been well? You and the others. We've no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough. Then things are much the same for you as they ever were, or as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He seemed to indicate as such. He said this to you? These exact words? Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Shizune, for taking care of him. You're welcome. When next you see him, please tell him not to overextend himself. Futile a request though it is. I'll try. And tell them that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. That seems fair enough. Thus far, nothing is set in stone. But however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. Just keep putting people in a mysterious robe, call them the Crystal Exarch, make it the government official equivalent of the Dread Pirate Roberts. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. We're good. She was ever unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. I should talk to her. She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. We missed it! It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration. One much bigger than the first. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn. Especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? Of course. Do you know where I can find her? You wish to enter the Umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I will be along as soon as I can. Why not at the Docile Gate? Why not just meet me at the Crystal Tower? Okay. We're gonna take a shortcut. And then to the Cabinet of Curiosity. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any pending duty finder things. Oh, yeah. I think I remember what this is. Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Shizune? Ooh, that is not quite the right voice. Whoops. Oh well. Ha! It is. Good full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood to the Knight's Return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift. Knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. There is no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Titania, Hades. Do I want to go with Hades, or this may come as a surprise, but... No, Hades. Considering how much of the issues in Shadowbringers were caused by him. Ah, yes, Hades. He who sought to resurrect his ancient brethren. He was the final obstacle in your quest to restore the night. Your people in the... or your battle in the depths of the Tempest, the stuff of epics. Also, hey, this is a way of getting him remembered. Put him in a book. Yet compelling as it is, I worry that mere words wouldn't do justice to that fateful confrontation. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. No, at the very least, we will impress upon readers that it was the climax of your hero's journey. Well, it was one of them. I know you'd love to talk her ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves. Of course, of course! And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treaties. Till next time, then. Do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular. Remind him not to overexert himself. Again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Huh? What do you mean, did your streamer die? Hello? Everything looks good on my end, Zev. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? It's her! It's really her! What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Riki. You'd only give her a stomachache. We've come to see Morin, to get his advice. Oh, you just missed him. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight. But first, we need to choose a fighting style. Well, I know what I want to, or that I want to be a mage. Arkhill isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing. I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, maybe the bow. Are you supposed to be a little Ardbert reference? I know you're not Arbert's reincarnation because he's with me, but you got the face. They all seem all right, or they all seem all right, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about lots of things. Yeah, you just missed him. He isn't here? Aww. Oh! Why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? Oh, what? What do you think suits Arkhill best? Axe, sword, or bow? Oh. Uh-oh. For protecting your friends, the sword. Yes, this one. The sword. If you look at, or if you took up the sword, you could just be just like Brandon, the Warrior of Light. Oh, maybe I should have gone with axe. Encourage the Ardbertness. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular, though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Humph. Such fun she's been having. Oh, I know what this says. Humph. Such fun she's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not. Hi, Feo. I waited and waited and waited, but she won't so much as acknowledge the presence of her beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Don't you have more important things to do, Your Majesty? I've no end of important tasks to attend to, but unlike some, I know what my priorities should be. And since when did my sapling become a twisted old tree that says such unkind things? But disappointed as I am, I'll overlook it this once. I know you have a lot on your mind right now. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? Oh, you know about that? How do I know this? Joined as we are, sapling, or spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we fae folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain, by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Got it. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what matter of conclusion awaits at tale's end. Reen! My apologies for the delay. Shizune, it's been so wonderful it's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Hi, Reen. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Well, maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Shizune, what are you not telling me? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. So the world's ending on the source, and if the source goes, so does your world. Haha. Aren't you glad you know about this thing that only people on the source can do anything about? It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarat has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us, please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on to you until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky. She's grown up so much. I'm so proud of our little girl. Hope upon a flower. Reen wears a look of steely resolve. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elpis, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now. But we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. We lived through the flood and the tyranny of the Light Wardens. We're survivors. Do what you need to do, and know that we will too. Alright, here we go. Ah, Mr. Shizune, welcome back. The captain has told me all. Give the word and I will show you to the ocular. Okay, here's my word. Memories. Can I see my boy? Can I see a memory of my boy, please? Please. Come on, Shizune. Now, where are you?
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
I'm looking for any traces of Elpis.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elpis entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac? You must explain all.
The final tales have returned. Fandaniel is a fuck ass. Zodiac is dead. Blame Fandaniel, not me.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Thank you.
I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done.
I can still thank you.
Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation. So consumed by self-loathing and hate.
Not actually all that different, but okay.
Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes. That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
Oh, but please let me go to the ruins of Elpis. That would be really cool, actually.
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Huh?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower. which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days.
Doesn't mean I couldn't have created a branching timeline.
You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
I mean, you were a friend before you were a foe.
Very well.
Chronologically
I shall
speaking.
cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence.
Huh?
Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Oh, here we go again. we're here. And I'm transparent. Wahoo. Like a faint echo? Fuck you. Okay. Well, I'm in a new place, which means surely what I need to do is interact with the aetherite. The device is reminiscent of an aetherite. Perhaps it is possible to attune with it. Oh, it actually does let me attune. Perfect. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. Never mind. You can only assume it operates differently. Or because I am little barely here invisible girl, I just don't have the ether to attune to it or something. The man stands dutifully by the aetherite-like device. A guide for this facility in all likelihood. Hello? Can you hear me? You attempt to get the man's attention. But if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elpis warned, it appears your form is intangible. Hello? This is the right place, yes? Propylion? Or yeah, oh boy. Ancient words. Greek. Propylion? Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propylion. Hello? Down here! You attempt gently, or to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Black-robed man, as opposed to the black-robed man, or the black-robed man, or the black-robed man. The remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and the recreated Amarat. It would seem you have made it to your destination. Hey, pay attention to me! You'd gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. Oh, you want us to get spicy and introduce a black-robed woman? Okay. She's... I can't sprint right now. There's a black-robed woman. Oh, is it not gonna... It's not gonna let me out. Oh, this is an instanced version of it. Oh, okay. That explains many, many things. You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it? Couldn't I just try to phase through? Push! Yeah.
And here we are, Elpis.
My boys!
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor? Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while. You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course.
As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
I know that voice.
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
It can't be. Yeah, best boy, and... Can he see me? I say it as if I don't know the answer.
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
They call me.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
Huh?
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
Hi!
Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Oh, he's absolutely a tsundere. I fucking love him. I love male tsundere characters. I take you for my best friend. Come on, Hades.
Why, a dear friend, of course.
Yeah, that.
One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
You tell him.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
How nice of you to care.
You may open your eyes.
Huh? Okay, cool. I'm not see-through anymore. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement.
Adjusted my size, but I'm still an aura, so I'm still short.
Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect. Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend?
Amazing. I need to see them at some point. I need to find screenshots. And I'm Shizune.
A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
Oh boy, that is a complicated question to answer.
You do not know? Or cannot say?
The second one.
Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I seek a man named Hades. Or Hermes. I already found Hades.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend.
You don't say!
And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion.
You know what? Keep jumping to that conclusion. It's fine. It'll make things easier for
We're
me.
here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
Meow meow.
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm just a little guy. What can I do?
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Wow, you mean Hermes, who reincarnated into Ammon, is the head of a floating scientific testing facility in the sky? You don't say!
This presence.
Meow meow. Little guys! Oh, my tracking just broke for a second there. Whoops.
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Curious? Want to know what Azim is up to? Actually, so do I. I hope we find out someday. That would have been nice to know. Hi. New best friend. In case you didn't know, it's rude to stare. Stop. No. This is hardly my first time here. but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. Hythlodaeus is looking you up and down. Now then, our friend Hermes. Aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emet-Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. I mean, I know how to weave one. No. In that case, Emet-Selk. No. Your whim, your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. The way he scrimps sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. Nya. Nya-ha. Nya-ha. Nya-ha-ha-ha-ha. Come on, Square Enix, let me fly off the ledge and just go to Amarat. I already have access to the past, why not? Just for the sake of, like, sightseeing. And maybe so I can actually meet Azem. That'd be amazing. No means no. Just be grateful I'm even willing to wait.
Thank you, Hades.
Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petaludi. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the robe is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the petaludi first. Good luck. Oh, shit. I forgot I had to actually, like, use a thing on it. Oopsies. There we go. That's 1. And let me get that blue one. I want blue. It matters to me. Okay. Can I? Yeah. All right, but I will actually give this to Hythlodaeus on the other side of the ad break. I'm gonna put up the BRB screen and I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, we are back. Hi, guys. Okay, let's give those butterfly wings to Hyphlodeus. You've caught the Petaludi? Come, come, let us see. Duly weakened and carefully bound, this Petaluda is destined to become clothing. Yeah, sounds about right. That is, in fact, how crafting works. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. Won't someone be angry with us for using those creatures? Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. And besides, we can always make more Petaludi. They need only a tiny amount of ether. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well and good to disguise and create it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Emmett Selka speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. I mean, the horns might be a bit of a dead giveaway. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're a familiar. The question is, whose? Azim's? Ah, of course, Azim's. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence? For lack of her presence, absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. She probably would think it was hilarious. Oh man, if I would love for the Warrior of Light and Azim to be in the same space and to have Emmett Selk just be like, oh god, there's two of them. Especially if it was Emmett Selk from our time who's in the know. And he's just like, oh fuck, oh no, there's two of them. Oh god, if and when we're ever able to access the other reflections, oh god, there's like 7 or 8 of them. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Yeah, just a moment. I just need to fix my glamour. Temporarily, but, you know. I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I got a new coffer, didn't I? 39. What job actually needs it? You have a 33 weapon. I think everybody's at 530 actually, or 530. At least all the jobs that where it matters. You know what? Actually, yeah. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what the gear from here is. Ooh. Alright, but in the meantime, cast Glamour. Sophist's Robe. Like I said, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. The way we used to do it before glamour plates were a thing. As dubious as it is, passing you off as Azim's familiar is probably the best approach. Should she take offense that others so readily believe her recklessness is to blame, she is welcome to mend her ways. What ways would those be? Hass has a child in your original size? I think not. Augmented or no, your ether is still far too thin to be considered normal. Hythlodeus is ready to continue on if you are. If you are ready, let us continue along the path to Agnorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Man, this place is really pretty. I just realized we didn't get the usual, like, voiceover that we get when we arrive at a new place. I was wondering what she was examining, but it seems to be the bush itself. Let's see if this observer knows Hermes' whereabouts. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask, I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there wasn't to be a visitation. But between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hythlodeus. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. But, as you know, Emmett Selk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your enjoyment, I like as not. But point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. Got it. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Because I'm... remind you of Azim? Is that why? It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. How come they have to have their masks off, but the people working here don't? Also, first things first, now that I'm here for realsies. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was about to be like, am I stupid? I'm right where the map says the aetherite should be. It's because it's up here. Man, I don't think I've walked around here. I mean, I kind of have, but I haven't really stopped and properly... What do you mean I'm too far away? Smelled the roses here since before the graphics update. There we go. Look at all the pretty flowers. Spriggans! Oh, right. Hang on. Is there somewhere around here a certain someone that I can now go harass and lovingly bully before we actually progress with MSQ? It's a catchy! Where? Oh, where? Whoop. I like how there's just a little baby unicorn flying around. Oh boys, are you actually visible and available for me to talk to right now? At all? No? I do appreciate that there's just things that we normally appreciate or like associate with being monsters in this game hanging out because they were like created as concepts here. Little bee or platypi, platypus, and singular platypus, and a hedgehog. Okay, hang on. Let me, like, mentally reset real quick. We entered through here. Do you actually have anything more to say? Still looking for the chief? He should be out observing somewhere, likely at one of the pools. Okay. And then we're gonna do this in circles. Oh, there he is. Okay, but are Hythlodaeus and Emmett Selk just like not visible for me to talk to while we're searching? I really wanted to talk to them. Oh well. All right. God, this place is pretty. All right. They have such funny faces. Yeah. Hello? Just realized maybe I should have hidden my weapons. Oh well, too late now. Are you Hermes?
you are...
Oh. Huh? Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts.
Hear, feel, think.
May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Uh-huh.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation.
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
Shizune,
well, you
focus.
certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait in the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amostoma is missing.
Eh? Checks bottom of shoe.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
Look Look at that face.
The
There's
fashion has been to
nothing.
imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish.
Look at that face, Emmett Selk. It can do anything it want.
The Ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however. Excuse me.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
Blim.
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Sure. The tenet of the words of Metron is to create aquatic life both unique and beneficial. Aquatic. What would possess them to put this creature in the sky? And is it even aquatic to begin with? The Abystoma was submitted to the Bureau not long ago, and I'm pleased to see it has found its way here. We'll make sure these little ones don't wander off like their adventurous fellow. Go on and lend Hermes a hand. Alright. Thank you for the 11 months. Also, you get lots of rest. But thank you, appreciate you. Give Mona some nose boops for me. Are you okay? Hermes, are you all right? It seems Hermes and Medion have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an Abystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. The Abystoma! Hermes saw it high up in the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. Do you need a hand? No, I'm fine. If a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Okay. Hermes, are you all right? Quite right, all right, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteion. Both you and, Shizune. Shizune Daskar, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I had forgotten all about its fellows. It's okay, they're with Hythlodaeus and Hades. I mean, Emmett Selk. Truly, What a relief. I must thank Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way, as Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. I'm glad they're safe. Hermes and the Abystoma. The Abystoma stares at you unflinchingly, as if regarding something novel. Regarding it in turn, you notice that it appears to be floating, if ever so slightly. Cute! Wild that the amphibians can fly. Zev, this is Final Fantasy XIV. Everything can fly. Having found the wayward Abystoma, Hermes is the picture of relief. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Agnorisis. Reminder that one of the Pandemonium raids gives a mount that is a flying axolotl. Let me just nab this gemstone trader. I've decided to open a shop to keep my little creation fed. My wondrous wares can be yours for the right amount of bicolor gemstones. More wild that they already have bicolor gemstones here in the past. Perhaps it's only your imagination, but something in the creature's demeanor bespeaks proud defiance for having gone on an adventure. I know that feeling. I can relate to that. Some creations stay outside. Others stay at Ktisis, like the Abystomas. 'Twas blissfully uneventful in your absence. The little ones were on their best behavior. No more errant creations to distract us from matters of actual import, I trust. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Abystomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space, if you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. You may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creature slip away again. Wait, what? Will you be attending as well? If so, you should join the others at the building. May I help you, Zev? I mean, that makes sense. These are like the proto versions of everything that we're used to encountering in the present. So yeah, it makes sense that they'd use the genus names. Why not? Especially since it presumably comes from, I mean, it presumably either comes from Greek or Latin, right? So it makes sense to me. We call them the real world names for them in terms of axolotls and stuff, so why not use the real world genus name for the, like, OG proto version? Are these real doors? No. Okay. Well, Emmett Selk has been accommodating thus far. He is the one who has business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you will have to ask his permission. Hades! Please, 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 please!
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways.
Why?
We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
How generous.
I do not object to her attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Meow meow. Make me stand. All right.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniel has declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Most would jump at the chance to serve in the convocation, and yet... Don't mind us, my friend. Please, tend to Meteon. Forgive me. I will make it up to you, I promise. I'm sorry, Shizune. I didn't mean... a walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk. Alright. Let's go check on the little chickie. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. But don't worry. I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? I needed to find Hermes. You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something. Then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. It will be. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes. Let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetherate. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is. So I'll have him explain instead. Okay, I get it, but like, first of all, I'm at this point in MSQ game, I don't need the tutorial. Second of all, does the fact that they've changed how they display tutorials now mean I'm not gonna get the whole tutorial every time I encounter it in MSQ, or event quests, or new side quests that get added to the game, or anything else? Because that would be amazing. That would be one of the best changes this patch, if that's the case. Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or the other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. I want permission to teleport to the ground. Let's go and talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the horns and scales of a beast. I assume you're a familiar like Medion. Is there something you need? This is Shizune. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, a newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well, I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon. We will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn. Now I get a turn. Go on. Where did you come from? From a place far, far away. Then I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. The desire to learn is a good thing. I wish you well in your endeavors, my dear familiar. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Okay. Heh. Heh heh heh. Heh heh. I'm gonna check that one out in a second. I just wanna... Spriggans? What are Spriggans? The little fuzzballs right here? Oh, no. We call them Orei. If there's many, if it's just one, we say Oreas. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Hello there, motionless bird. Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. Go on. I know there's a theory that these things are like Hades's, or Emmett Selk's familiars or something. Every time he wasn't present in a cutscene in Shadowbringers, one of these would show up. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Alright. Is that wise?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh?
This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Loud and clear.
Good! Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at?
Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. Friendship, but that's not an answer. Playing? It's a secret. It's a secret. Do I do the finger thing? Yeah, I do.
Ooh, a secret! That's something you want to hide. Just leave it to me. There, I've blocked it out. I can't block everything, not strong feelings, but that wasn't too strong.
Wait a minute. I just realized she can't read this thing. And Emmett Silk is the one who has been narrating the expansion the entire time, and we didn't get a narration when we got here. Emmett Silk? Explain yourself.
I think we might be bothering it.
I see what you're up to.
Let's keep going. We'll go and see Euanthe next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row.
All right. Oh, I want to go back over here? Okay. But yeah, no, I've been complaining for the last 2 expansions about how I really only need the tutorial about having somebody follow me once. So them making it like an actual tutorial pop-up that then you don't have to deal with anymore once you've gotten it is really nice. I really hope that that is in fact what is going on here. I guess we'll find out the next time I get one of these quests, huh? Well, well, if it isn't Meteon, I see you've brought a friend today.
Greetings, Euanthe. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes. Covered in syrup. I want to share it with Shizune. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat Meteon. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too.
It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise.
I'm sorry, Shizune. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but it failed.
I'm gonna tell her what I like anyway.
Oh, that's what you like? Yes, yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Shizune.
Probably chocolate.
Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see?
Yeah, since she was talking about candied apples, Shizune would probably share her love for chocolate covered fruit. Cherries, grapes, ooh, chocolate covered dried cherries are delicious. Chocolate colored raspberries. Did I just say chocolate colored raspberries? Chocolate covered raspberries, strawberries. I guess when I say fruit, I actually mean berries. Between you and me, Hermes' eating habits are atrocious. We may not be reliant upon food to the extent that our smaller creations are, but our diets eventually catch up with us. If we don't consume the requisite balance of nutrients, we grow weak and lethargic. Yet Hermes consumes candied apples as if they were a staple. I mean, apples are healthy. And sugar is a source of energy.
I hope Hermes isn't sad anymore.
Let's go find out.
Excellent timing. Was a refreshing constitutional, I hope.
What, back already? Pity. A bit longer and we might have snuck away without you. Wow. And I thought we were friends.
There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Midian good. Shizune wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food.
I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate you keeping Midian company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emet-Selk and Hythlodaeus will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. Well, we simply chanced up to meet at Propylion. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy in her presence, to see the joy her presence brings Midian, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent.
Shizune is kind. Really, truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots.
Of course. And we've got a commercial break coming up. Reminder to everybody, if you want to not have to deal with ads and get access to my super cute emotes and access to the snack bar in the Discord, which is the sub-only chat room or channel in the Discord, be sure to subscribe. For every subscriber I get while I am playing through Endwalker, I have to welcome mile. The community is welcome to join in. Right now we're at like 140. It may actually be at like 141, 142 by now. The snack bar is filled with yummy snacks, which is all of you, because you guys are the snacks in the pantry. But yeah, that, and also there is voting going on underway in the Discord to find out what I'm gonna have to do for a stream in September if I hit 100 subs by the end of August. Oh, speaking of September should be coming up, huh? That's exciting. But yeah, the snack bar is where I share super behind the scenes stuff. Like, I currently have an artist that I have commissioned for a logo, so I've been sharing the early drafts of that with people. Other early art stuff. I'll probably start doing like other stuff where subs are the ones who get to choose. In the meantime, Zev, has it been 20 minutes yet? Am I allowed to sit down? I kind of wasn't paying attention to what time you redeemed that redeem. Yes, okay. Thank you. Anyway, oh, I just realized side quests just popped up. Okay. So we'll do side quests before we continue with MSQ. Anyway. Did I pestered... What? Oh, amazing! Danny, if you're still here, thank you for sending that thing to me in Discord. I appreciate it. Oh, right. Let me check a thing real quick. I've been slacking on... Oh, it's been in the 80s. It's supposed to go into the 90s later this week. Or, oh, I guess it's... No, yeah, later this week. I cry. I really need to get one of those under desk things. So that I can get my walking in even without having to go outside. Classic VTuber, anything to avoid touching grass, right? And welcome back from the ads, everybody. So I realized there's a whole bunch of side quests we need to do. Which means... Ooh, let me adjust that glamour real quick. Because I might as well start doing MSQ, or not MSQ, side quests on Bard. Which means gotta update that glamour. The butterfly stays. All right. Also, let's actually summon River. There we go. Vivacious Observer. You are just the thing the Vivacious Observer needs. Am I? You, my dear familiar, you are precisely what I need. Pray help me with my research. One of our new creations has an extremely wary disposition. Try as I might to go near it for observation, it senses my ether and flees. As a familiar, your ether is thinner than mine, yet you seem more intelligent than your fellows. But that being the case, I believe you may succeed where I have failed. Come with me behind the building. I will take you to the creation. Over here? The earnest observer casts his gaze hither and yon as if searching for something. Ah, where in the world could the rest have gotten to? Ah, a friend familiar. If you have a moment, I require help rounding up our Agavoides, or Agavoides young. 6 remain unaccounted for, and I would be most grateful if you could search for them with me. The creatures secrete nectar from their tails, which attracts insects. Where they swarm, you are like to find an Agavoides. And when you do, use this etheric rope to catch it. Small as they are, I don't believe they will be too far away. Let us endeavor to find 3 each, and then reconvene here. Paramonos spies an opportunity to foist a perilous task upon an unsuspecting visitor. Hey, wait a minute. How curious. A familiar bearing our armaments? You must be special indeed. Would you expect anything less from Azim, honestly? As it happens, I may have a use for you. Would you care to assist me by capturing a few Ophians? In exchange for a reward of sorts, naturally. I should warn you, however, they tend to be rather uncooperative. Aggressively so, in fact. The familiars previously recruited for this task all met with most unfortunate ends. A terrible waste, but let us not dwell on such things. One moment, Luca? That is not a place for baby boys. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, he was climbing all over my chair. Here, take this etherically imbued rope, and use it to restrain the Ophians. Remember, I require living samples. They are extremely valuable, so if you must choose between their lives and your own, do the honorable thing and let them kill you. Wow! Hey, I might be one of a kind. I might be the familiar of one of the convocation of 14. How are you gonna explain this to Azim, huh? Euclides eyes you curiously. A visitor touring our facility, are you? If you wish, you can assist us with one of our latest arrivals, the Aureus. The creatures are identifiable by their long ears, which they use to detect danger. They're also keenly attuned to minerals and can find deposits even in pitch darkness. Now, we were just testing the effect of minerals on them when they reacted acutely to Mana Stone. Becoming visibly agitated, they were each grabbed a stone and scurried off. We need to round them up again and could use a helping hand. If you're up for it, please seek out my colleague who is out searching. She should be somewhere between here and First Bloom, and can give you instructions. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of... Well, I'll grab these first. The impatient observer appears to be waiting for someone. There you are. Yes, you, the familiar. I need you to do me a favor. A colleague and I are supposed to conduct some tests at the Thalassai, but said colleague is late to arrive. I would go and find him myself, but I have preparations to finalize. Could you head over to the First Bloom and tell him to hurry up? He is an observer with blue hair. The Euxis needs a helping hand of steel. I don't know whose familiar you are, but won't you lend me a hand? A plant creation has recently dropped its fruit, and I'd be grateful if you could gather a few samples for me. You should find some along the northern edge of this isle. Large as they are, you won't mistake them. Be warned, however, that the fruit are covered in an acidic secretion. Before you handle any, you'll want to apply this sealskin balm to your hands. Callias is supposed to be keeping an eye on the creations. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Ah, a volunteer. How would you like to earn the respect and gratitude of Elpis's most gifted researcher, Hermes? I acquire assistance in gathering eggs. A simple task, really. If it's so simple, why don't you do it yourself? My word, I wasn't expecting such impertinence from a mere familiar. But being the forgiving and generous soul that I am, I shall accept you into my service regardless. Ahem. To business, then. I seek Daedalon eggs, or Daedalian eggs, and I may ascertain their ability to, produce and raise offspring. One somewhat disconcerting trait of these winged wonders is their proclivity for laying eggs here, there, and everywhere. What is the reason, or that is the reason why I'm finding it rather difficult to keep track of the damnable things. I've neither the time nor inclination to go chasing after them myself, but I'm sure you don't mind. If the parents take offense at you pinching their eggs, you have my permission to slay them if need be. Or you could do your job. If I don't see you again, I shall assume you've fallen afoul of an angry bird. Haha. Ha! Keep your day job. Oh wait. Graceful observer. Here's one quest. Come to help us find the Aureae, you say? We're much obliged. 3 of the critters have been sighted yonder. When you find one, use this hypnosis potion on it. It should put it to sleep and allow you to easily capture it. Should the potion fail to work, as it occasionally does, you can simply exhaust the creature into submission. Oops, I don't want that mount. I want this mount. If it's still saying... Oh, wait. It's saying north, and I'm going south. Never mind. Okay. Blue-haired observer. Well, now. There's a familiar I'm not familiar with. Apologies. I couldn't help myself. So, is there something I can do for you? Gah! The tests! So deep was I in thought, I completely lost track of time. In my defense, it was these very tests I had been pondering. Lest you wonder, they are for a species of fish that purifies the sea by devouring carcasses. Small as they are easy targets for larger fish. Thus did we imbue them with poison as a defense mechanism. Not wanting to poison to outright kill, we kept it weak. Even so, it gradually accumulates within the predator's body, and testing has determined that it will lead to mass death. Though we wish to avoid this outcome, the concept for this fish is truly marvelous, and it would be a shame to abandon it. But what to do? You could give it warning colors. But of course, in so doing, it would reduce the likelihood that they will be preyed upon. Yes, I believe we have our solution, and it's all thanks to you, my brilliant familiar. I'll go and join my colleague at once. We have a test to perform. Do you suppose you could fetch something for me? For the test I have in mind, we'll be needing some bird of Elpis feathers. These can be had from a colleague of ours who specializes in avians. The man should be somewhere back on the main aisle. My thanks again, and see you shortly. Okay. Now, I am supposed to weaken these things and then use rope on them. Whoop. Why are you not? Uh-oh. Oh, do I have to defeat it? It's not... No? Hello? Was I not clicking the right thing? Oh, I was clicking the wrong quests items. Whoops. It's fine. The quest title is Kick Some Ass. There we go. That's one. And two. And three. Oh, right, I can't fly her yet. Okay. Other side of this rock? Yes, other side of the rock. Okay. Whose familiar might you be? And what is it you require? Bird of Elpis feathers, you say? I assume they're for your master. Here you go, then, and run along. We're just gonna go around this place in a circle. Uh-oh. That's a hunt. Hopefully I can get around it and it won't aggro me in the middle of my quest. You should use the Hypnos potion on the RIS before you attempt to capture it. Hypnos potion. Here we go. Come here, little guy. Oh, he's out. The Orius tries to fight the potion, but eventually succumbs. I just realized I haven't saved the Aetheryte here as my home point. I'm sure I'll be fine. I just have to not get too close to that. A rank. Oh, hang on. I clicked on it by accident. I meant to hit... Nope. I meant to hit this. Falls quickly asleep. And then last one. You should... Oh, right, yes. Hypnos potion, of course. The Aureus is too agitated. The potion has no effect. There we go, and now we're gonna keep on going around this place in a circle. Because we've got 2 more quests right here. There might also be, hang on. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to hit. That is 300 south? East? Oh, I think I know where it is. MSQ takes us there, it's fine. Let me up. Let me up. Okay. A creature bearing a strong resemblance to a Pysa stares unflinchingly at a bowl of fruit on the ground. Uh-ho? There it is. Nodos 666. New as it is to Elpis, the creature has yet to be given a proper name. As I mentioned, I cannot go near it. Indeed, this is the closest I can be. I want you to approach it, and then do something to show that you are a friend. What do you think will work? Return its gaze, perform a dance for it. Return its gaze. I strongly recommend against doing so, lest you become forever lost in its bottomless gaze. Instead, perhaps you could try gesturing to it. Something whimsical, like a dance, or like as a dance. Yes, I dare say that will encourage it to lower its guard. So go on, try to perform a dance for Nodos 666. I shall watch here, or from here. Best of luck to you. But it just baby. Look at it. Look at the little guy. Go on, approach Nodos 666 and perform a dance for it. I shall watch from a distance. Best of luck to you. Hey, buddy. Nodos 666 bears a strong resemblance to a Pisces. Or there's a... okay. Dance. Oh. Nodo scurries off, leaving behind the bowl of fruit. It didn't work. I think I scared it. I witnessed it all. You did very well, my dear familiar. Nodo 666 is designed to facilitate the proliferation of fruiting trees by bearing their seeds to faraway places. While their young are still unable to forage for themselves, 'tis the duty of male creatures to bring them food. In leaving you the fruit, it appears to have taken you for one of its own. I wasn't sure how it would respond to your overtures, but I wasn't expecting that. Go on and take your gift, and let us return to Endwalker. You deserve a reward for your troubles. Why do I feel like I've been used? Oh, I wasn't expecting there to actually be a bowl of fruit, but there is, in fact, an actual bowl of fruit. Fair enough, silly me. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, that is a environmental risk, potentially. Creatures lie prone near the fruit, alive but insensate. Oh, they're alive, okay. Oh, right. You liberally apply steel skin balm to your hands. Fair enough. I wasn't expecting it to actually let me pick them up without, using the quest item first. So that is my bad. Okay, that is a fate. What? Oh, wait a minute. What happened to my HP? Oh. 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 I, made a mistake. I made lots of mistakes. Let's, there we go. Let's, carry on. I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, it's no big deal. It's not like this poison is gonna hurt me. It's just a flavor thing. It's just an RP thing. Next thing I know, I'm fucking dead. The Agavoides, young, Eliza, and a moving, attempting to lure butterflies, it would seem. Aw, cute. Nope. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to use on it? This? Etheric rope? Yes. Hey there, little guy. Okay, is the text gonna be the same for all of them? Gonna go ahead and grab you then. There we go. And then we've got 2 quests over here. Is it here? Here, okay. Nesting spot, grab those eggs. You've discovered a Daedalian egg. Deliver it to Callius to free yourself from his service. Oh, we do have to kill it. Alright, let's go. I mean, no, we're just knocking it unconscious. It's fine. I would never kill a precious scientific research subject. There are no eggs to be found here. All right. Let's see here. Ah, I think I see. Yes, there we go. Graceful observer. I need to talk to you. Ah, there you are. Were you able to catch the Orei? Yes, I was. Here you go. One way or another, this Oreus has been rendered unconscious and can be safely transported. Thank you. Now only 2 of the critters remain at large. I've received word that they've been sighted in another area, so I will hurry there at once. In the meantime, I'd be grateful if you could take the 3 fellows you caught back to Euclides. And now for the sweet satisfaction of turning in all of these quests. I assure you, or I assume you haven't returned empty-handed. Yeah, the Daedalian puts a great deal of effort into hiding its eggs from predators. Unfortunately, it reckoned without your ability to locate hidden objects with laser-like precision. I don't know if that's necessarily the grammatically correct way of wording that, but... Splendid! I now have ample evidence that the Daedalian are breeding as expected. Then, all we need to do is wait for the concept to be officially approved. But wait! If even a mediocre familiar such as you can steal their eggs, how are they supposed to propagate in the wild? No, this will never do. We shall have to find a way to improve their natural defenses against such threats. 2 heads, perhaps? Fire breath? Cover their eggs in spikes? That might make them rather tricky to lay. Well, it's certainly given me food for thought. I shall have to discuss this with the others. Oh, are you still here? I suppose a word of thanks is in order. Thanks. There, satisfied? No, give me money. Thank you. Ah, you're back. Were you able to get the fruit? The ripe, acid-covered, and unsettlingly familiar fruit of a plant creation. Unsettlingly familiar. Is this what I think it is? Potentially. Here you go. Oh, such marvelous specimens. My thanks. You may be wondering why the fruit is covered in acid. One day, each fruit will become a carnivorous plant that preys on herbivores, keeping their population in check. But until it matures, it needs protection from those self-same herbivores. To that end, we tried giving the mother plant the impulse to spray its fruit with its digestive secretion. The fruit you brought, we will examine to determine its resistance to the acid, and make adjustments as necessary. My thanks for your help. Were those... You're looking a bit unwell. You must have gotten the secretion on you, you poor thing. We'd best treat you at once. Yeah, a little late for that. There, you'll be fine now. You did well to endure the pain, but you should have used the balm. Remember to do so next time, all right? Gee! Thanks! Tis well he's finally here, but apparently we still need something for the tests. Here you go. There you are, my clever familiar. You have the feathers, I trust? Yep. Taken from the marvelously vibrant bird of Elpis, these feathers boast all the colors of the rainbow. Yes, these colors are perfect. We shall grant our fish the same to warn would-be predators of its poison. I say, was it the familiar who conceived this idea? It was. Thanks to her, we won't need to revert our fish to ether. So not only did you find my colleague, you've thought of a solution to our problem and fetched the feathers. You've been very busy on our behalf, and we're grateful. Here's a little something for your troubles. Thank you. See, that's called compensating work. Take note, what's his name? Have you brought the specimens I requested? The Warrior of Light is possessed of many talents, mystical and strange. The ability to smuggle gigantic scalekin on their person without so much as a suspicious bulge, however, is perhaps the strangest of them all. Bedtime? Alright, you have a good night, Zev. Thanks for dropping by. Well, well, to overcome such ferocious creatures and live to tell the tale, your maker certainly places great importance in durability. As for the Ophians you've brought me, they will be delivered to the Academia Anator. Like the other creatures in Elpis, they are currently under observation, that we may determine their suitability for existence beyond these confines. Samples are carefully selected and sent to, for further study. If they are found worthy, they will receive official approval. Only then can they be submitted to the Bureau of the Architect. As even you can imagine, the evaluation process is particularly strict for voracious predators such as Ophions. They would reflect rather poorly on those involved if they were to wreak havoc when unleashed up into the wider world. Not that it is any concern of yours. Here's your reward. Now, run along, would you? Oh, 'tis you again. How did you fare with the Orei? Here you go. These Orei? Well now, that you should bring the creatures yourself. I hope they didn't give you too much trouble. Nah, their abnormal behavior was most certainly caused by the power harbored in Mana Stone. Still, we have the highest hopes for the Oreas. In their digging for minerals, they prime the earth for plant life. If we suppress their sensitivity to magical influence, theirs will surely be a beneficial existence to the star. And you, my friend, can be proud in having helped to bring them forth. Vivacious observer. Thanks to your invaluable cooperation, I was able to acquire some very insightful data. A gift of fruit left for you by the indescribably uncanny creation Noto666. Oh, the fruit! They are rightly yours to enjoy, so go on, enjoy them. Nom? The fruit looked good, but it tastes even better. Each bite a small piece of heaven in your mouth. Judging by your expression, it would seem Noto666 saves the choicest fruits for its young. Though it has but come to us, I have a good feeling for the creature. When the time comes, we shall have to think up a suitably fine name for it. Here's the reward I promised. Thanks again, my dear familiar. How about... Oh, why am I blanking on its name? You know, there's Fuka, there is, Why does my brain refuse to give me the name of the actual creature? That's embarrassing. Ah, you are returned as well. I managed to find 3. How about yourself? Securely bound, this Agavoides young isn't going anywhere. Isn't going anywhere, you're not. Wonderful. This accounts for all of them. We can finally release the creatures. Lest you wonder, the Agavoides were created to curb the insect population. They have passed the first phase of determination, and thus will be provisionally sent out into the wider world. Though a few steps remain before they can fully take their place in nature, I've no doubt but that they will make our star a better place. This isn't much, but please accept it by way of my gratitude for your assistance. All right, let me really quickly. Right. It's the gear after this that I really like. I feel less bad about clamoring over this now. There we go. And then we don't need to care about earrings. This is 539 gear. Ring and necklace. Okay, ring for sure. I don't think we actually need to use the necklace on aiming. At least not yet. Actually, hang on. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So your necklace currently is I-36, and this is I-39. Casting necklace is currently I-25. Healing is 510. Okay, let's put it on healing. And then back to MSQ. Emerald Wind, isn't this... Don't we also get this weather in, the Sea of Clouds? Alright, let's talk to him. This time, we will all get to go for a walk. Isn't it exciting? Though I see new creations on a daily basis, here they look at them with a different eye. It will be interesting to observe Hermes at work. It is held that all civil organizations should conduct their affairs with total transparency, and the convocation is no exception. But that doesn't mean we are obligated to show our work to unknown entities such as you. Consider yourself privileged, and behave accordingly. Composure regained, Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Abystoma. Having care where you step outside a hub, or have care when you step outside a hub, for there are many, for there may be more unruly creatures about. I can read. Guys, I know how to read, don't worry. Okay. Ah, I meant over here. Okay. Ah, yes. The Anthene Petaluda. One of the newest species of the ever-popular butterfly. You're still bothered about your robe? Don't be. The few specimens we repurposed won't be missed. So beautiful, Petaluda. I hope they make it into the world. All vim and vigor now. Humph. When we were discussing his nomination, he was melancholy incarnate. This here is a new species of Petaluda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it onto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? No. It is the presence of a soul. Yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Actually, I want to walk. Enjoy my time among the flowers while I can before I just start flying everywhere. We're meant to be observing Hermes, but instead we're stuck with Meteon. Well, I suppose she herself serves as proof of his prowess as a researcher and creator both. A fascinating creation, much like yourself, little one. Renowned as Hermes is for his flying life forms, 'tis a rare privilege to be able to see one of his works in progress. Interesting! You're interesting too! Tell me, how did you find the Bistoma? Ah, yes. Lightning Pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. Oh, so these aren't naturally floating islands like the Sea of Clouds? This really is just like ancient times, Ozisla, huh? In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws Pneuma here to replenish their ether. It appears Meteon is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Pneuma? Feed them? Alright. By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. A veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Using this concept crystal, anyone can harness lightning, regardless of spellcasting skill. Oh. I didn't need to be standing right in it. Got it. Yep. Perfectly done, Shizune. Look. See how they gather to feed. How they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Pneuma, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Is Medion a living being? A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hythlodaeus, may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know.
Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry. I was in the way.
No, you weren't. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Okay, up the stairs we go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that! Fuck. I wanted to talk to Medion, I didn't mean to click on Hermes.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
Oh,
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
Entelekis?
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, Some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
We have a similar concept called Akasha.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it. And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteor?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%. The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
But you named her
That
Falling
being
Star.
Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
You might as well have named her Icarus.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Enteleki. Like me. So... are we the same? Entelekis.
Oh, I kind of want to answer this one. That's so funny. If I'm thin, it's because Emmett Selk didn't do a proper job. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination.
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
Oh, rude! Even look at her expression. Even she's like, excuse me? Excuse you?
A deficit of ether alone does not an Enteleki make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
A big yawn.
Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Okay, but I'm gonna decline real quick and then skip the cutscene because I want to talk to Medion and company first. It's adorable, but beware it sneeze. Hermes went flying once. And cool, it's an ad break, so I can get away with this. Was there a guiding theme or any method to the madness that is this random assortment of features? It big boy. It big plant boy. Good plant boy. Good boy. This fellow has been the talk of the Bureau. The combination of a carefree aspect and endless rows of fangs is strangely charming. It is. Okay, and now we skip the cutscene because we just watched it. Yep. All right. That being said, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here once we get back from the ad break. So I might as well use the ad break to find somebody for us to raid tonight. I don't have to take Luca to chemo tomorrow because he... we're at the point in his treatment where we only have to take him every other week. But it's been 3 hours. We happen to finish this quest right at our normal ending time. I don't see any reason to push. I will talk to everybody while we wait. Never before had I heard of Dynamis or Entelekis. I can only assume the Elpis flower was submitted to the Bureau before I joined. We'll have to look into it. Endwalker, no, we're friends. In thinness. All appears well. This shouldn't take long. Okay. I know who we're gonna raid because it's the only person where I won't have to worry about getting spoiled because I'm not caught up on MSQ right now. And I'll make a point of farming fates between today and tomorrow so that we can... Welcome back from the ads, everybody! I realized it's like 10:30 and I should probably wrap up the stream for tonight. So yeah, but thank you everybody so much for joining me. I was just saying to chat during the ad, I will try to make a point of farming some fates so that I can get the riding map for this area between streams. But yeah, in the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit that follow button, subscribe to me on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch. Right now I'm doing the Endwalkathon, so for every sub I get, I am walking a mile. Also, there is a poll going in the Discord right now. Every month I set a sub goal, and if we meet that sub goal, I do whatever it is that the community voted for at the beginning of the month. What's it gonna be if I hit 100? The goal is 100 subs. What's it gonna be if I get to 100 subs at the end of August? I don't know, because people are still voting on it right now. I have a pretty good idea, but you'll have to join the Discord to find out. Also, if you are a subscriber, you'll have access to the snack bar, which is the sub-only channel in the Discord, where I share behind-the-scenes stuff. Like, even more behind-the-scenes than the behind-the-scenes stuff that I talk about in the Discord in general. So, yeah. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr. I am Shizuchi's in both places. I will be back tomorrow night at 7:30 Central with more Final Fantasy XIV. I also will be streaming on Friday at 8 o'clock Central for Friday Night Writes, which is my writing stream. We hang out, there's chill music, a Pomodoro timer. It's an all-around good chill time. And Sunday, remember that 100 sub goal that I set every month? Sunday, we are playing Repo because you guys got me to 100 subs at the end, or by the end of July. So yeah, and the community picked Repo as the thing. So we are playing Repo. But yeah, in the meantime, Luciana Lunes is currently finishing up Stormblood. I don't know if that means, I don't know if finishing Stormblood means finishing base Stormblood or finishing, the role quest, or not role, oh my god, I cannot think or speak right now. Patch quests. The stream title just says maybe finishing Stormblood. So I don't know. But in the meantime, let's go raid Luciana Lunes. Until I see you guys again, I hope you have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. Bye-bye.